Valley, I'm McKenna Hamilton, and we're back with our 6th weekly VMSTV remote. We hope everyone is doing well. On today's show, we'll introduce you to a very talented skateboarder who is headed to the Olympics this summer. As you know, the Olympics have been postponed. How about ordering a pizza for tonight's dinner? We'll introduce you to a Valley student and his family's pizza restaurant, and yes, they do deliver. And we share an experience with one of our 8th graders as he bravely undergoes a haircut while in lockdown. We'll have those stories and more. So sit back and relax, Valley, because VMSTV starts right now.
Lift me from the
A couple of weeks ago, we aired a behind the scenes. Look at the making of this next story. Her name is Bryce Wetstein, and she's an amazing skateboarder. Let's take a look at the actual story, and then we'll fill you in on what's happening with Bryce's Olympic dreams.
They think we're different, 'cause we're not like them.
Bryce Wetstein is a 16-year-old phenomenal skater. She's competed in many competitions, such as the X Games, and she's representing our own country in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
I kind of knew right away that this is something I want to take into the future, and I think I let my curiosity run loose, and that's how I discovered this passion, and with the passion it's made me want to work hard.
Skateboarding for Bryce isn't just a sport, it's also a way of expressing and communicating herself.
Just being in your own head and on your own planet, and it's not abiding by anyone else's rules, it's following your own heart. Skateboarding can be anything you want it to be, and it's just about how you express yourself. And anybody's personality or style, it all fits into skateboarding, which is so beautiful about it.
Bryce has her own advice for herself in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics.
Just form this initial sense of happiness for me and kind of take the pressure off myself and help me realize that this is my passion and I don't want to overcomplicate it or overthink it. I'm just going to keep doing what I would do when I'm skateboarding on a normal day.
Bryce is already inspiring young girls who skate.
She's just helped me so much with skateboarding and just been like a big sister to me.
The sound of rhythm is a familiar sound, not only in skating for Bryce.
I've started to write my own music over the years. When I was 13, I got a ukulele, and it acts just like a skateboard. You know, you're given this freedom to do what you want with that instrument.
Bryce's passion, hard work, and love for skateboarding is a substantial impacting factor in her success. Reporting from VMSTV, with photojournalist Landon Miller and Encinitas in Carlsbad, California.
I couldn't live without skateboarding.
I'm Max Harris.
Just a few days ago, Landon Miller talked to Bryce and asked her about the postponed Tokyo Summer Olympics and what that means to her.
So most of us have heard or even read about the Olympics being postponed due to coronavirus. So what are your thoughts on this?
My thoughts on the Olympics being postponed is obviously a little devastating and kind of bums my friends and I out because we worked really hard, to get to where we were, and it was almost tangible in a way. Like I said, it was like so close, and then it kind of got pushed back for a year. But the more I realize it, the more I'm realizing that I don't think we're going to overthink it. I think we're just going to reinforce it with positivity and keep doing what we love and treating it just as anything, from our hearts, because we really are going to love it and cherish it no matter what happens. And obviously our dream is always still alive, it's just a little delayed. So I think with the postponement, I'm just learning to take it from the heart and understand what it means and kind of just be around the house making dream boards and having fun doing projects with my family.
All right, thank you so much, Bryce, for taking a chunk out of your day and your quarantine and sharing your thoughts on this madness of a time. I'll send it back to our anchors.
Thanks, Landon and Bryce. Reopening the beaches has been a little crazy because some cities opened up their beaches on Monday, while other cities, like Carlsbad, said, wait a minute, not so fast. VMSTV reporter Tosh Carr has an update.
The Tosh Carr Show.
Real news that you can use. It's the Toshka Show.
What's up, Valley? My name is Toshkar, and here's what you can expect from our beaches. So I know there's a lot of tension around whether beaches will be open and how they'll be open. So here's what we know. So this Friday, our city council will be holding a meeting on when and how they'll be opening the beach. So we might get some information this week. So of course, this won't be a one-step process. This will happen gradually. First, you can expect us to be allowed to go running on the beach, jogging, and running on the parks. And then eventually, we'll soon be able to swim and surf at the beaches. So once reopened, what can we expect our beaches to be like? Well, we can expect some big changes. For example, on May 1st, it's going to be a requirement to wear your face mask when you're in 6 feet proximity with one another. And soon our beaches and our public parks are going to be monitored by our city staff members. And our beaches' bathrooms and public areas are going to be disinfected every 2 hours. We can also expect our parking spots to be cut in half in order to reduce the amount of people going on the beach. Here's a little bit more information. The state of California controls 6 of the 7 miles of Carlsbad's coastline, but not the city of Carlsbad. And the city of Carlsbad has the ability to open up the beaches from Oak Avenue to the oceanside border. And of course, the better we comply with these rules, the faster these restrictions will be relaxed. So that's all I have for you today, Valley, and I'll send it back to the desk.
The Toshka Show. Real news that you can use. It's the Toshka Show.
We are quite a few weeks into this pandemic lockdown, and most of us are running into the same problem. How do we get our hair cut? The barbershops and salons are all closed, and Amazon is practically sold out of electric clippers. What do we do? 8th grader Parker Tompkinson found out.
Alright, okay, kinda nervous for this. What if the haircut turns out to be bad, you know? What could go wrong, right? Oh no, looks like I'm getting a bowl cut. Whoa there, that razor's a little close to my ear. I don't want to lose any parts today. My poor hair, all of it's gone. Phew, all done now. That wasn't so bad, was it?
It's time for some shoutouts from Valley's incredible staff. Each week we give staff members the chance to submit their own selfie videos so that they can give us shoutouts. Let's check them out.
I want to give a shout out to Mrs. Choi, who's amazing and has been helping me every day. And I want to give a shout out to all of the students who have been joining in the live interactive sessions and have been participating and contributing. Remember, you are so great. You matter. You can do this. You've got this.
Hi Vikings, the office staff wanted to say hello to everybody, and we want to give a shout out to our office and library TAs. We're thinking about you and missing you guys tons. Please know that Mrs. Gray and I will be singing at the top of our lungs the next time we meet. We're sending safe and healthy wishes to everybody.
Hello Valley Vikings, Miss Hardy here. I hope everyone's doing well, and don't forget that you're never bored if you have a good book. And there are more ebooks out there than ever. Let me know what you're reading. Ask me for a book recommendation via School Loop. I'd love to hear from you guys.
Hi Valley Vikings, it's Mrs. Bohr checking in on you this week. Music has helped our country and our world heal and grow in many different times throughout history, through war, through peace, through 9/11, through victories. And I thought this might be a good time to create a space where all Valley Vikings can contribute and show and share the music they're making during this time. So if you're a singer or you play an instrument, I'd like you to use this Flipgrid that I created to share the music you're making during this time. So here's the code. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.
Our hardworking ASB is back this week with a heads up on our theme for tomorrow's dress up day. Drum roll please, here's the theme.
Hi guys, we were supposed to have our tropical theme dance May the 1st.
Virus we can't, so in honor of that day.
Our dress up theme this week is Find Me in the Tropics, or any beach where you have.
Students can tag or DM us in a picture or video of them. Or you can email Ms. Burris. Her email is amanda.burris@carlsbadusd.net. and we'll share it on Instagram and TikTok.
As you know, local businesses are really hurting. Restaurants are closed unless they can offer pickup and delivery. One Valley family has a family restaurant, and this week's story is about that family. Burke and his dad have a unique relationship as they work together at their family business. It's called Paradise Pizza.
Burke Dorson, a 7th grader here at Valley, helps work for his father's business, which may be rare to find in a person, especially for his age.
My name is Burke Dorson. Paradise Pizza was my dad's pizza place that he created a little over 9 years ago, and I pretty much do it all.
You'd assume that a valid age to start working would be about 7 or 8, but for Burke's parents, their ideals are a little bit sooner.
I've helped work at Paradise Pizza ever since I can remember. I remember coming in here before preschool, coming in, and after preschool I would come in and help my dad when he would open.
Burke's main driving force for working with his parents at Paradise is just overall happiness.
It's really fun. I enjoy having like a day or two to come in here and help my dad with what he needs. It's also fun to meet new people.
But how does Burke's father and fellow co-worker feel about having Burke around?
It's a lot of fun.
And do you expect more out of Burke than your other employees?
Of course. He's a smart, good kid. He's got good work ethic, so I expect him to do the right thing and work hard.
He's a good guy. I've known his dad since we were teenagers, and he seems to be the same responsible kind of person that his father was. So.
Now, why does Burke love going to work with his parents so much?
Being able to get more family time with them.
If you guys want a pizza, head down to Paradise Pizza in the Village. With photojournalist Abraham Sebastian from Carlsbad, California, for VMSTV, I'm Cash Versailles.
Paradise Pizza offers delivery and pickup 7 days a week between the hours of 11 a.m. and 9 p.m. And their pizza is delicious. Please remember that May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Be on the lookout for messages from your counselors regarding self-care, mindfulness, and connectedness in the next couple weeks. We are going to end the show with 2 very special segments. See you next Thursday.